from her starring role as Bella Swan in the hugely successful Twilight movies. Boy, she's getting just great reviews for her moving performance as a teenage runaway in this new film, Welcome to the Rileys. I saw this movie, great low budget. I love low budget movies, and this is a good one. It opens on, Friday, October 29th. Please welcome Kristen Stewart. Good. Nice to see you again. What's different? Okay, oh, the hair. Okay. Got the blonde thing going.
Yes.
Yeah. How's that working out? Okay?
It worked out, yeah.
It looks good. It looks good. Did you meet Terry?
Yeah. I thought he was really funny and incredibly, incredibly cute in that last little segment.
Cute?
Like,
really?
oh, God, yeah. When he got up and started going, like, when he thought that thing was so funny that he said, he was like, oh. It's like, yes, that was really funny.
Yeah, he was cute. Did you know that he played football before the war?
I don't know anything about before the war.
Oh, yeah. Like in 1938, he was probably I would say probably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
That's amazing.
He got Super Bowl rings before there were Super Bowls.
That's cute.
Yeah, do you know he's an actor also?
I've seen him in stuff, totally, yeah.
Really?
He pops up a lot.
Yeah. Well, we have a clip from a film he did. Here, take a look. Here's Terry.
What are you doing? Feeding the fish. Yeah. I see that. You're naked. In my room.
But this is my naked room. I mean, it's my house. And ought to be able to do whatever he wants to do in his own house. Wore a suit for 40 years.
So now we got 40 years of
No suit.
Terry.
Your history, Leno. I'll get you for that. You will rue the day you made fun of my acting, Leno. I saw your acting.
Is that the oldest guy you've ever seen naked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally,
exactly.
totally. I don't do that ever.
Now you
I really don't.
You just came in from where? New Orleans?
Yeah. I was just in New Orleans doing On the Road.
Okay. So what do you do down there? Do you hang out? Do you have fun? Is that your kind of city?
I love it there. Yeah, it's sort of like one city that I feel very much at home in.
Yeah, it's like a crazy place, isn't it?
It is.
But
yeah.
I mean, in a good way. It's just like odd things happen on the street.
You do see some pretty sketch things going down. That's what I really liked about it. That when I was doing this movie,
right.
I play somebody who moved there and sort of makes it her own, and I sort of got to do the same thing. It was the first time I was alone on the movie.
Okay.
And I really felt like I had to take my independence in a little city that was not so easy to do that in.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Have you ever been there during Mardi Gras or one of those? Like every day is Mardi Gras. It seems like it's Mardi Gras.
Every time there's a part, like St. Patty's Day. I was there on St. Patty's Day.
Oh yeah, okay. Any
crazy.
Excuse. Yeah. The Arbor Day. Woo! I mean, whatever. I mean, any holiday is just an excuse to party. So.
Everyone's birthday.
Now, of course, famous for the seafood. Are you a big seafood person?
Yeah. Totally. It's a little, you can't really eat the seafood there, I know. I mean, I guess if you're daring, but...
Yeah. Like, did you try something you hadn't had before? What's that thing where you bite the head off? What is that?
I can't do the crawfish because I don't want to suck guts and whatever it is in there. Essentially, you know what guts are filled with, and I don't want to be eating that. And,
right. Well,
and the way they do that, too, they just, knock it off and then... It just really grosses me out.
Yeah, it doesn't sound nearly as appetizing when you say it. Yeah. Okay, so now I know you grew up here in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you do for time when you're here, when you're home? What do you do for time off? What's fun?
I'm really boring, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't do a whole lot. I like to watch movies.
Okay, so watch a lot of movies.
Yeah. We were talking about the Hollywood Cemetery, and how the movies.
Yeah, that's a cool thing, isn't it?
It's a cool thing to do, yeah.
It's the Hollywood Cemetery here, where it's all the famous people are buried, at least up until the 40s or 50s.
Right.
I don't know so much anymore. But they put screens up at midnight, and they show films in the cemetery.
Yeah, it's a very cool thing to do.
And do you have a favorite headstone that you like to use?
No.
Like, what was the last movie you saw at the cemetery?
Easy Rider.
Easy Rider.
Yeah. It was...
Well, see, that's right, because I was probably the age you are now when that movie came out. What was your impression? Does it seem like just a million years ago? Is it still relevant to someone in your generation when you watch that film? What does it seem
Yeah,
like?
I really liked it. I mean, it sort of has the... It's nice to watch people, like, be free and independent and, like, you know, do things that people think aren't normal.
Because that, at the time, that was like a revolutionary film. People wrote things about it. This is terrible. It's going to ruin young people. And I look back now, and it seems almost innocent. Did there anything about it seem like, ooh, outrageous and daring to you as a person watching?
I mean, I guess the drug thing.
Yeah.
But, like, other than that, it's just, like, being sort of knowing the fact that you don't have a direction and knowing that that's your direction and just being like, yeah, that's my direction. Now leave me alone. And that's cool.
Well, the one cool thing about it, that was probably not the first independent film, but the first real counterculture film that just made $1 zillion. And I think it cost like $300,000 to make, and it made $50 million in 1969, which is pretty amazing. Look, we'll take a break. More with Kristen when we come back.